Poem number 36. The snow drifts down in great collections of fluff, the first snow all year, but it does not stick to the ground. It sifts quietly, and I am inside exchanging heated discourse online about the meaning of hate and whether one forfeits his humanity when he declares we should and must exterminate entire peoples. This snow leaves the streets glassy, this snow that falls like sugar on hot cake. I'm weighing the values of one person versus the lives of many, and I cannot find myself to be kind. Not when a Nazi is wounded, superficial, skin deep, while families are terrified that one more person may begin to hear his words and act out his values against their family. I'm afraid that his words, like this snow, may begin to stick, and though it may look innocent from where I sit, warm, inside, a person standing out in it would not think so. A person standing out in it may not survive. And so I ask, why? And I go stand outdoors. Hi everybody, happy Saturday. We've made it to the 6th week of the 100 Poems in 100 Days challenge. Today's poem is number 42. 42 poems. By next week we're gonna have hit the halfway mark, so I'm pretty excited. This really is a lot more poems than I have written in a long time. This has been a really good exercise for me, and hopefully it's helping other people out as well. So I started off this video with a poem this time, one that is fairly relevant to what's been going on this past month. I'm gonna read one more poem for this week for everybody. And this poem is gonna be poem number 40. I am making an enemy of the wind as it howls, but humans have long since locked ourselves indoors to be free of it. And I am making an enemy of cobwebs, trapped in the corners of my house and stubborn. They reappear with changing seasons, and I am watching seasons pass like rainstorms, one moment to the next. I am indoors, locking memories away in cupboards, venturing to toss out the trash between storms. I am making an enemy of the wind, which strives to prevent me. The gusts round through this neighborhood and threaten the trees. It picks up garbage that didn't make it to the bin and lifts it up, taunts me with it. Playing paper like a puppeteer, never leaving it close enough to catch. I go inside and watch the wind blow through another season. I wanted to give you guys just a quick look at my journal so far. I'm sure you won't be able to read it. I can barely reread my own writing. I have to give myself notes because my handwriting is so bad. But starting over here with poem number 1, they're all different length. I don't know if the camera's picking them up very well. But I just scribble through poems. I don't know if anyone journals a lot nicer. I just use this old composition notebook and I just scribble through my pages. There's about quarter mark, 30 poems. And there's last poem I wrote today. I still have a good part left of this journal, but I think if I hit 50 poems, I think if I hit 100 poems, I'm going to finish that on up. I guess that's it for this week. Thank you for joining me here this Saturday for week 6. Hope to see you back here next week. As always, give me a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of my poems for this week. And let me know if you happen to be participating in this challenge. I know it's a lot. It's a lot of poems for a person to write, especially the beginning of the year. Those of you in school are probably starting to gear up for some spring break kinds of tests. Maybe you have finals if you're on a trimester system. I chose to do 100 poems at the beginning of this year because this was a really good time slot for me. I have more things possibly happening after April, but up until then I really needed a project to work on, and the 100 poems in 100 days challenge seemed like just the perfect amount for me to really get myself in gear, get going, work on reading my poetry aloud. This has been a huge step for me. I don't usually read poetry aloud. I sometimes post it online. This is really helping to improve kind of my outward poetry reading. So this has been great. This has been something fun for me to do, and I hope you've been enjoying it. And we're not even halfway done yet, so you know, keep giving me some support and feedback and let me know what you're writing. I would love to read more people's poems. I don't know if you noticed, but this is my poetry shelf sitting behind me. This is my book, but all the rest of these are just poetry books I've collected through the year, which is why they're so skinny. They don't look as nice on camera, but they're all just different poetry books that I've collected through the year. And if you're interested in what my favorite poems are, let me know. There's gonna be another video out on Tuesday, which is Valentine's Day, which is also the anniversary of my book right here first being published. So look forward to that. Probably gonna do a little get to know me type video to celebrate that and let you know a little bit about my book. Maybe read some poems from my book. Other than that, hope you're having a great week. I'll see you back here next Saturday. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and yeah, bye!